People at TikTok, hi, hello. This is your weekly predictions, the 28th of July to the 3rd of August. What's coming in for you? What's the vibes? What can you expect? I'm also doing August predictions today. Okay, guys, so I'm really excited for those. Let's see what we get. 28th of July to the 3rd of August. Weekly predictions. Everyone watching this, let's get it. Yeah. Let me pull all the cards and we'll talk about it, guys. More information on strength. Okay, guys, you're in your detachment season. I really see that, okay? Guys, I feel like you haven't known peace for years, all right? Financially, within romantic relationships, friendships, like just chaos of the world. I just feel like you haven't felt peace in such a long time. I feel like life has been so fucking chaotic for the last couple of years for you, and I feel like you're really letting go of this, okay? You're letting go of the insecurity, you're letting go of the problems. And guys, even this week, if problems arise, you're laughing in the face of adversity. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so if problems come up for you, just say, I don't know, you have a big bill that comes up, or like, you know, someone's rude to you, or things like that. I just feel like you're getting to this place of like, I'm not letting my external reality control me, right? It doesn't matter what goes on around me. I actually have the power and the control at the end of the day because I know how to handle my emotions. If I turned around and laughed at everything that was coming towards me, like, yeah, whatever, doesn't matter, don't care, and not in a way of suppressing your emotions, but seeing that things aren't that deep. Cool, you get a bill in the mail, who gives a fuck, right? This person's rude to you, who cares? Still holding your boundaries, holding your own, but knowing that like this is not going to ruin my day. I'm not going to spiral, I'm not going to crash out, I'm not going to flip out. Like, you have a breakup, okay, cool, they're not my person. You grieve for a couple of weeks, even a month, and then you let it go and you're like, okay, well, who's next, right? Guys, this is the week of pure detachment coming in here. You're letting go of so many insecurities and so many burdens, okay, guys? Guys, you've been so burdened and for such a long time, but it's really because of the emotional chaos in your mind. You're really starting to realize, like, my life is good. This week, you're realizing my life is good. Yes, you desire more success or more money or, like, more things in your life materialistically or in relationships, right? But for the most part, you're like, my life is good. And I gotta stop, like, pretending that I'm so unhappy. I don't want to say pretending, but like focusing on the negative and pretending that, why do I keep saying pretending? I'm not meaning to say that. That's so funny. That's a message for some of you guys. Guys, maybe you even pretend that your life is so shit when you know it's not, okay? And I'm not saying you're doing this for sympathy and like you just want everyone's attention and you're like, oh, poor me. But I feel like it's even guys, I feel like you're addicted to feeling sadness and chaos in your body, and this is normal. This is normal when we've been through so much shit in our lives, okay? It's almost like your life is getting so good, and you're getting to you're getting to a place of such deep detachment, and like things aren't bothering you anymore, that you're almost pretending that life is so horrible and holding on to all this pain when you see around you life is actually really fucking magical and good, okay? And again, it's not coming from a place of like, I want other people's sympathy. It's coming from a place of, I've only ever known chaos and sadness. So I have to keep role-playing chaos and sadness because who am I if I'm happy? Who am I if I'm completely at peace? I don't know that person, right? But this week, you're starting to get introduced to that person. I see that here clearly, okay? You're really starting to love yourself. You're really starting to walk away from the past and be okay with peace, okay, guys? Now, guys, and like I said, guys, guys, when you start realizing that life isn't supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be filled with a lot of chaos and difficult people and bullshit, and not a self-deprecating way of like, oh my God, life is so tragic. No, but like, life is not easy. I don't care who you are, whether you're a millionaire or someone that's homeless, okay? Anyone will tell you life has not been easy for them, okay, guys? Is life harder for other people, like certain people in comparison to others? 100%, but life is not easy for anyone. People are always going through difficult times and challenges. It doesn't matter who you are, like life will not spare you challenges. And when you just like look at all life's challenges and be like, It's just another day. It's just another day of life's challenges, and that's okay. Guys, you know what causes a lot of suffering? Thinking things need to be different than they are, right? This person has to come back and like say sorry. I have to be in a romantic relationship with this person. This is the only fucking person. I need to make this amount of money every year. I need to do this, right? When you really let go of expectations, you're like, I thought my life was going in this way, but obviously it's not. It's going in a different direction, and that's okay, right? Can you imagine how much suffering you would alleviate from just being like, cool, this is, it is what it is, like, fuck it, right? And I feel like you're really realizing that you can have really strong boundaries and want certain things in your life and see your authenticity and power and not tolerate shit, but also be very detached and be like, wherever life takes me, it's going to take me and I'm going to make the most of it. I'm not going to let life keep me suffering, right? Very spiritually aligned this week, okay? Because for a long time, guys, you weren't listening to your intuition at all, right? Your intuition was like, let go of this, let go. And you were like, no, I'm holding on for dear life. Like, I'm not going to feel like I won the relationship, or I'm not going to feel that like things are going my way if I don't let go, right? If I hold on for dear life, how do I phrase this? Yeah, if I hold on for dear life, how do I phrase this? If I don't let go, I've lost my power. If I don't let go, I've lost my power, right? You guys felt like you needed to control everything and hold on to things for dear life. Otherwise, you weren't going to get what you want. But that's that's the opposite of how it works, guys. When you let go, you make space for things to actually naturally work out and naturally unfold, right? It's very counterintuitive, I know, but guys, you're really walking into the best version of you. This week, you're looking beautiful. You've had a massive glow up. You're looking sexy. You're looking hot. Okay, I feel like your money's going well. And the friendships and relationships in your life are going really well, guys. People from the past are really wanting to come back. Mercury retrograde, right? This week as well. But people are really missing you. I'm hearing some days you don't feel valuable. I'm getting emotional for you. I feel like some days you don't feel valuable, like you don't bring anything to this world. And it's like, if I just, you know, ran into a cave and just fucking didn't exist anymore, would anyone ever notice? Guys, the answer is yes, okay? And just because you've been surrounded by so many shit people that don't make you feel valued, it doesn't mean you're not valuable. It doesn't mean that you're not valued by others, okay? Stop taking the opinions of shit people to be true, all right? And I feel like that's what you're realizing. Like, you're seeing the truth of all the betrayal you went through this week and being like, I don't need to hold this anymore. Guys, August is going to be a very fucking healing month for you, and I'm doing August predictions today, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. Tell me more. Ending chapters with people, places, and things that don't serve you, okay, guys? I want to talk about a soulmate relationship that's keeping you up late at night. Doesn't always need to be romantic. This could be friends, family, okay? But I feel like you still have a lot of mixed emotions about this person not committing to you, not showing up for you, not being emotionally available, being very nonchalant, not being honest with you, okay? A lot of emotions coming in here. This could be multiple people. I'm getting 2 or 3 people coming in here, but there could just be the one that you're super focused on. Different messages for different people. Guys, oh, Spirit just blanked me out. Spirit, come back. What do you want to know about this? Wait, what do they need to know about this, please, Spirit? Guys, yeah, it's okay to not be okay. And I know that's so fucking cliche, but this is another level of detachment that you guys need to hear and know about in order to implement it. Guys, what happens, you know, so much resistance comes from not being over something when we know we should be as well, okay? So just say you went through a breakup 2 or 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, right? And you're still feeling immense pain from that. And you're accepting and you're letting go and things like that, but you still feel immense pain. This week, you're like, oh my God, I'm still fucking thinking about this person. I should be over this person. Why am I still like in love with this person? Why won't they leave my mind? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Right? I'm not talking about your feelings. I'm talking about who actually cares that they're in your mind and that you still love them. That's, guys, it's not that deep, babe. Like, cool, they still pop up in your mind. Cool, you still love them. That's beautiful, right? What happens if this person walks with you in your psyche, in your heart for the rest of your life? Cool. Who gives a fuck, right? We don't need to make it a big thing, guys, okay? I still think of exes from like 6 years ago sometimes, and I'm like, right? But I don't make a big